How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Hi, this is Tim Rooney. For over 30 years, I've been helping people just like you meet their investing hopes and dreams. For individuals in a high-income tax bracket, that may mean investing in tax-free municipal bonds. For others, we may just help them pick their best investment options inside their own 401k plan. For those kids approaching college, we can develop a college 529 plan that provides tax-free growth in addition to a $1,000 tax credit on your Indiana state tax return. It only takes a quick phone call to Stiefel to set up a no-obligation meeting to see what we can do to help meet your dreams. Just call us at 260-459-3989. That's 260-459-3989. And be sure to ask for Tim.
You're always on the go. Who says your banking can't be? How about when you're between classes and need to know if a deposit has been made? Or maybe you're out shopping and need to transfer money. With Midwest America, simply log onto your smartphone or tablet wherever you are and enjoy the kind of banking you've always wanted. No more waiting in line. Just deposit your check on your schedule. Pay bills quickly so you can focus on what really matters. Midwest America, altogether better.
And now, more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Well, another team that's playing real well right now is Chris Benedict's Columbia City Eagles. Coached 3 straight wins, now headed into tournament time. And what's been kind of a keynote for your team? Break us down a little bit about who's playing well and who leads your team.
Well, we're led by Mason Coverstone, our senior forward. He does a really good job from the three-point line. Good shooter, inside-out guy. Bracken Hazen, Parker Hazen, both the brothers inside kind of own the paint for us a little bit. And we play through those guys. We like to go inside and go through them. And Justin Batchelder's another senior that starts, has had some good games from the perimeter. And then, Matt's our other starter, Benedict, and he does a really good job of finding guys on the inside and getting the ball where it needs to go. So that's some good balance. We're a pretty balanced team inside and out. And, we've been playing more consistently on both ends of the floor here of late, and it's led to us winning 3 in a row.
I was looking at your stats and just some eye-opening numbers. I mean, you got to be one of the best shooting teams around in Northeast Indiana. You don't find many high school teams over 50% for the year shooting from the floor, and about 75% from the line. And you don't shoot threes too bad either. Coaches get a lot of credit when things are going well, and a lot of when things aren't going well. But
sure.
You got a great team.
Well, our kids have done a really good job. They work hard in the off season. That they work hard at their skill level. They're shooting. We try to make sure we get good shots each and every time down the floor. And if we feel like we move the basketball and make the defense shift, and we feel like anybody can knock down a shot if they have an open shot. So our kids work extremely hard in the off season at that. Our big Achilles heel has been, when we don't turn it over, we're pretty effective. When we turn it over, then it makes the game a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. So if we can get that balance offensively and defensively working together, I like our chances.
They always tell you that you got to have points on the board to win a ball game, but a lot of coaches will tell you you win with D, and boy, your team does real well defensively.
Well, that's we think we can hang our hat on that each and every night. I mean, you're going to have nights where you don't shoot it particularly well, but you can put forth the effort defensively to keep the ball out of the paint, rebound the basketball. We work hard all week on those kinds of things, and that's one of our focal points the night in and night out. So our kids have kind of believed in that over the years, and they've done a really good job of competing on the defensive end of the floor floor, and then it kind of leads to our offense on the other end.
Let's talk about the matchup against Concordia tonight, a team that's finally kind of rounding into their best play of the year as well. They've got some size, some great guard play as well. Talk about the matchup.
That they do. I mean, they present a lot of problems. They have some quickness with Quarles and Tharp that can get the ball into the paint and really penetrate and get out and transition and go. Bergdahl kind of owns the inside, and they've got some nice shooters on the outside as well. So they're a very balanced team. Their record is deceiving. They play in the SAC with a very tough schedule, and they're probably they're playing well at this end of the year as well. And they got a good tournament draw, and I'm sure they're looking forward to next week as well. It's kind of tough when the draw comes out because you still got this game to play, and you're kind of looking forward to next week. But both teams, I'm sure, will be focused and ready to go tonight.
Head coach Chris Benedict with his take on the matchup as well from the Eagle standpoint. Hope you noticed that both coaches were not big fans of the tournament draw coming up last Sunday, and bemoaning the fact that takes away from their focus to prepare for their sectional tournament first-round games. As far as the cadets, they'll be opening up Class 3A sectional play next Wednesday, March 4th, in a 6 o'clock ball game on the home floor of the Garrett Railroaders. Meanwhile, as far as the Eagles, they start 3A sectional, playing at home. They'll play next Tuesday, March the 3rd, in a 6 p.m. ball game against Mississinawa. But it is what it is, and both teams will come to play, I'm sure, here this evening. Chris Benedict, the long-time coach at Columbia City, brings a 16-6 record into tonight's ball game. They finished 4-3 in the NHC. That tied them for third place. And a year ago, they were 10-13. They lost in the sectional semifinals, 41-40 to Mississinawa. So they'll have a chance to avenge that loss come next week in the sectionals opening round. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with a look at the starting lineups. We'll be getting this one underway. The reserve game went to Concordia at the wire, breaking a tie, 39-37 Cadets. We'll see how this one goes. IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports 1250 The Ticket.
You've heard the saying, it's all about the Benjamins. Nothing could be more true at Tom Steele Tire, where it's all about saving you money. For over 35 years, this family-owned business has been saving Fort Wayne drivers lots of Benjamins. Offering quality tires and ASE-certified mechanical service for your car, and that includes an oil change and tire rotation special, all for just $24.95. 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne to serve you. Tom Steele Tire, not just a tire store, but a complete automotive center. Here are 4 things we bet you did not know about Rudy's in downtown Fort Wayne. Number 1, did you know that Rudy's is open 7 days a week, even on Sundays from 1 to 5? Number 2, that Rudy's is known for its very special St. Patrick's Day party, including a food truck and bagpipes. Number 3, Rudy's displays art by some of the city and area's top talent. And number 4, Rudy's is truly a local event center in the downtown area, and now with an app that you can download at rudysshop.com. Discover Rudy's, close to Parkview Field, and treat all your senses.
Every small business person has the same dread: taxes, reports, and bookkeeping. What are you to do? You know you can't afford the big guys to keep you legal and solvent. Well, now there's Walburn Financial Management to save the day. Here's their number. You're going to want to remember this one: 260-459-2240. That's 459-2240. Why? Well, Walburn Financial Management specializes in the little guy. With reasonable rates and sensible retainers, Walburn Financial Management is simply perfect for the small business budget.
At Meijer, we know saving money is important. So with M-Perks, you'll find even more ways to save big. How big? More than $125 million in the past year big. Over 3 million families big. Saving over 15% more every year big. With M-Perks, you can clip digital coupons, choose personalized rewards, and more. That all adds up to saving big. See Meijer.com/savings for details. Save for yourself with M-Perks from Meijer. Sign up free at mperks.com.
And now, more Hoosier hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Well, you've joined us just in time for all the fireworks as they shoot the guns in salute with the introduction of the starting lineups for the Concordia Cadets. Expecting a front line to go 6-7. And want to check and see, because Mitch Paradine did not play in the last ball game. In fact, he suffered a concussion in the last game against Homestead, but we understand he is ready to go to work here tonight. Looks like it might be David Brown as Tim Rankin is going to start a lot of his seniors tonight. As far as the Eagles, they'll go with a front line that goes 6'4", 6'5", 6'7". They'll have the overall height advantage. And they're also going to make a change. They'll go even bigger. They'll be 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", as Parker Hazen will start tonight rather than Andrew Graves. We'll give you the rest of the starters here as we carry on. Bergdahl will jump at center, 6'7" against 6'7", against Bracken Hazen. So the Hazen brothers will start here tonight. And Concordia also starting Andrew Brown. Jalen Brewer, 5'11" senior, will make the start here tonight. And expecting to see Reggie Tharp out there. As we get ready to start this one underway, ball tipped into the backcourt and be controlled by Columbia City. We're underway here in this varsity matchup. Concordia at the wire won the reserve game 39-37 in just a tremendous ball game. 1-3-1 offense for the Eagles as we are underway. 2-3 zone. The swing at right side. 3 balls on the way. That's bounding over the top of the backboard. Missed on the first shot of the night by Mason Coverstone, the 6'5" senior. And now it will be Concordia with a chance to try to get points on the board. Tharp, middle of the floor, will bring it out of backcourt, middle of the floor, near side pass. Goes on the wing now, comes to David Brown. Right side feed back to Tharp. Tharp away from the basket out, trying to penetrate with a left-handed layup, and he got it to go. Reggie Tharp with a sweet move. And it'll be a 2-0 lead for Concordia in the early going here. Whistle blew, the ball got away just for a moment. Full court pressure now by Concordia. Now that drops off. And last across the line for the Eagles comes Justin Batchelder. Goes on the wing left side to Coverstone, back to Batchelder. Right side feed, and Matt Benedict, the youngest of 2 sons that played for father Chris Benedict, making the start here tonight. Baseline now. Bracken brings it back out. Patient offense by Columbia City. It's a drive baseline, but again, ball nearly knocked away by Concordia trying to overplay the passing lanes. But Columbia City will not be pressured into taking back bad shots. Looking for a cut in the lane, ball knocked away. Tharp tries to dig it out and has it. So Concordia forces the turnover. That was the one area that Chris Benedict was worried about. He says, when we turn the ball over, we do not play well. Turnover there. Screen is set for Tharp. Gives outside, 3 balls on the way. That'll be off to the right, no good. Missed that time by Andrew Brown. Drew Brown. He's one of the leading 3-point shooters for the Concordia Cadets. They lead it 2-0 in the early going. Benedict fakes the 3-point shot. Entrance pass they have high-low. 6'7" Bracken. Here's a shot on the wing, no good. Rebound is ripped off by Bergdahl. And again, a head man pass to Tharp. Here comes Reggie. Coming down the left of the lane, trying to finish with the right hand. He traveled, snuck in an extra step. And the ball comes back to the Eagles, looking for their first 2 points of the night. We played nearly 2 minutes. Benedict again met in the backcourt. Lob pass across the line. It comes to Coverstone. Back high-low. Lob pass is tipped to the corner. Nice play. Coverstone brings it back to Benedict. Fakes the 3-point shot. And they'll reset the patient offense for the Eagles once again. High-low. Swinging the left side. On the left corner. Jumpers on the way. And that's a 3-ball. Knocked down. The first points for Justin Batchelder out of the left corner. Batchelder coming in averaging just under 8.5 points a ball game. And gives Columbia City its first lead of the night at 3-2. Perimeter play for Concordia. Bergdahl, midway right, out front. Drew Brown looks left, gives right on the perimeter again. Bergdahl, entrance pass to the baseline. Spin play by David Brown. Baseline jumpers no good, and high above the rim to pull that one down was Bracken Hazen, the 6'7" junior. Trailing play out front now. They'll set up the Columbia City Justin Batchelder. And the ball knocked away, and a reach-in foul may go on Tharp. That would be the first foul either way. Common foul, the ball out of bounds in the forecourt across the way. Benedict will trigger it into play. And you'll get it quickly back off the inbounds play. Now Coverstone, midway into the corner right side. Parker Hazen. And they'll work it, rotate it left side. Shifting zone, 2-3 zone as Concordia tries to match up out of that. Again, high-low out front. Here's the drive inside, a kick-out pass. Spot up 3, and that's knocked down again. Coverstone. So a pair of threes against Columbia City into a quick 4-point lead here on the road at 6-2. We mentioned this team shoots lights out from beyond the arc, 43% for the year. Perimeter play now for the Cadets. They trail it by 4 after they had the early 2-0 lead. Against a zone, they work it midway left side down. Drew Brown picks his way back out into Tharp. Tharp sets up the half-court offense. Calls for some movement by Jalen Brewer. Tharp in a high 1-4 set offense now. Brown trying to work back to Tharp, sideline right. Reggie away from the basket. Now long three's on the way. That's good. So Tharp hits the 3, and he scored all 5 all Concordia points as they're down 1 here at home. Coverstone hands to Benedict. Benedict, top of the key, high post feed. Here's a drive down low. They'll work it on the wing. Back out front. Benedict with a left-hand 3. That's off to the left. No good. Rebound. Chased down. Saved by Jalen Brewer from going out of bounds. Now it's the Cadets with a chance to get the lead back. Tharp penetrating and splitting the defense. Foul on the floor before the shot. That one will go against Parker Hazen, his first. First team foul against the Eagles, and it'll be out of bounds underneath to Concordia, trailing it by 1 at 6-5. Tharp baseline left. Looks on the wings. Got to hurry now. Has to bring it way back out. Over the shoulder catch. Chasing it down is Drew Brown. Brown takes a look and looking right side. We'll bring it to Jalen Brewer. Back to Reggie Tharp. Tharp looking for the screen from Brewer. And they'll work it still on the perimeter left side. Now to David Brown Jr. Back to Tharp. Tharp coming down to 3 minutes, time remaining in the opening quarter. 6-5 ball game. Here's a baseline shot from the left side. That's up and no good. Missed that time by David Brown Jr. And back comes Columbia City, leading it by 1. Benedict near side into the forecourt. Looks, lobs it cross court left to Coverstone. Back out front now. And they'll work it left side. Trying to save that ball was Coverstone. He's got it now out high. Here's a drive inside with a left-hand shot. It's missed. Parker Hazen, though, fouled in the act. He'll go to the line shooting 2 on the foul to Concordia. It'll go to David Brown, his first, team second. Putting Parker Hazen to the line shooting 2. Leads the Eagles with 15 steals coming into tonight's ball game. 6-5 ball game, Columbia City by 1, and this free throw here. As we mentioned, this team shoots very well from the free throw line, 74% as a team. And Parker Hazen's right up there, came into the ball game 53 of 69 for 77%, hits the second of 2 here. So it'll be a lead of 2 now, 7-5 for the Eagles. We're going to see Nick Webb now check into the ball game, a 6'5 sophomore. He's playing very well, really coming on latter half of the season. Also, Juan Quarles into the Concordia lineup for the first time tonight. Drew Brown hands it off now to Tharp. Looking for movement, 7-5 ball game. Tharp to Brown. Brown, they're trying to take away the three-point shot from him. Back to Tharp. Between the rings, feeds right side. Quarles leaning in. Works his way away from the basket once again. And sideline pass to Bergdahl. Bergdahl's not taking a shot so far. Drew Brown near side. And Bergdahl with the 3. Up and no good. Deep rebound. Fought for, and Columbia City's got that, leading at 7-5. So here come the Eagles down near side. Batchelder handing it off as they've got Cooper Parrish into the ball game for the first time this evening. Parrish with the ball on the perimeter, left side. Coverstone, quick move, baseline runners, up and good. Mason Coverstone, he's got 5, and it's a lead of 4 for Columbia City at 9-5, equals their biggest lead of the night. Bergdahl out front, holds high. Not much movement for Concordia away from the ball. Midway left into the corner. Quarles entrance pass. Webb dishes it back out. Drew Brown spots for a 3 and hit a 3. Drew Brown. That'll count it to 1 at the 1:19 mark, 9-8. But Columbia City on the attack offensively with a lead by 1. Batchelder way outside between the rings. Looks with a bounce pass to Parrish. Cooper Parrish back. Saw action in the reserve game, by the way. seeing minutes now in the varsity game. Coverstone works into the paint. They'll lob it back out to Parrish, as they've got also Robert Warwick, a 6'2 junior, in the ball game. Here's a missed shot inside for Columbia City. Back comes Concordia with a chance to take the lead again. Tharp, trailing play. Bergdahl swings it left side. Quarles looks on the two-man game for Webb. Can't find him. Keeps the dribble alive. Now they try to front Webb. Weak side pass to the right. Comes to Tharp. Tharp with 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Entrance pass now to Bergdahl. Checking it's Webb. Brings it back out now. Here's Brown. Hands it off now to Quarles. Looks right. And down inside Webb. Turning, facing up. Brings it up. Bergdahl spots for a three. Got one. Bergdahl hits a three. His first points of the night. So both teams have hit a pair of threes. And the lead goes back now to Concordia by a deuce with 10 seconds remaining. Warwick outside Batchelor with 6 with 5. Midway right, Coverstone driving it in. Brings it to the corner, spotting up a three is on the way, in and out. It won't go. That one was missed by Bracken Hazen, the 6'7 junior. And after one here at Concordia, the host Cadets with a lead of a deuce over invading Columbia City, 11-9 our score. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250 the ticket.
Where do savvy sports fans in the Summit City go when they need to know more than just the score? It's an easy choice. No other media outlet covers the local sports scene like the Journal-Gazette. You get 7-day sideline coverage from the area's most experienced and knowledgeable sports staff. It's a commitment to Fort Wayne that the Journal-Gazette takes very seriously. When you need to know the story behind the story, nobody delivers the goods each morning like the Journal-Gazette. And even when you're on the go, you can still catch up on the latest sports news online at www.journalgazette.net or from your mobile device at www.jgmobile.net. Start your sports day right, every day, 7 days a week with the Journal-Gazette.
Truth Talk with Frank. Big Cable raised its TV rates for 18 years. Frontier has a 3-year internet price guarantee. That's the truth.
Get Fios Internet for $19.99 per month with qualifying phone service.
The truth will set you free from Big Cable.
Switch today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER. Data on cable industry prices according to a May 2014 SEC report. Limited time offer. Taxes, fees, and other restrictions apply. Subject to availability. Fios marks owned by Verizon Trademark Services, LLC, and used under license.
And now more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Eagles turn the ball over, but now Concordia gets it back on a miscue by Cooper Parrish. Back-to-back turnovers, but here come the Cadets. They lead it 11-9, early moments of the second quarter. Quarles handles the ball, gives to Tharp, dribbles out front, picks it up now, and goes cross-court to Paradine, who's in there. Mitch Paradine looks right, drives left of the lane, and gives it off on the wing. Entrance pass down to Webb, trying to back down and looking up and under move, lost the ball, comes out to Quarles in the paint, back to Webb, lays up and scores. Webb with his first 2 points of the ball game. And now it is Concordia with their biggest lead of the night at 4 here at home at 13-9. We played a minute in this second quarter. Cooper Parrish looking out front. Lob pass down low. No, nobody's home except Quarles. Comes back for the Cadets. Weaves his way into the forecourt. Circles back out now. And thought about the three. Paradine gives back to Quarles. Quarles improves inside the arc. A jumper is good. One Quarles, and it's a 4-0 run by Concordia. A quick timeout by Columbia City's Chris Benedict. 13-9 at the 6:42 mark. We'll be back in 30. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports 1250 The Ticket.
Miss a great high school game recently? Or simply want to revisit that game-changing electric play that turned everything all around? Well, now there's a great new opportunity to do just that. Catch all the exciting action of our live radio broadcast simply by visiting SummitCitySports.com after our game broadcast. Plus, many other high school sports highlights to choose from as well. It's all new and available now at SummitCitySports.com.
And now more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Cadets have led by 4 points. That is their lead now at 15-9. And check it, they lead it by 6 points. That's their biggest lead of the night. It's been a 4-0 run, though, by the Cadets, and a timeout by Columbia City. Here's a reach-in foul. It goes against Justice King. That'll be his first, team's third against the Cadets. Common foul, the ball out of bounds. It's been a game of three-point shooting despite this 4-0 run by the Cadets to start the second quarter. Parrish looking for options down, brings it back out. On the wing, Batchelder swings it out front. And they'll bring Ryan Mosher, a 6'3 junior, into the ball game. Mosher works with a left-hand dribble now, top of the key, left side of Parrish. Midway in the corner, ball knocked away. And Quarles reaching in there. Of Concordia's 4 baskets in the opening quarter, 3 of them were from three-point range. And meanwhile, 2 threes in the opening quarter. Knocked down by the Eagles. Batchelder rotates in the backcourt now and works his way between the rings. Threatens the dribble drive, looking high-low again. Bounces on the wing. Parrish works his way back out away from the basket. Looks left, looks right. Still with the dribble and gives it off now. Once again, they'll bring it back. Mosher handled for a moment. High-low ball knocked away, but Columbia City's got it again. Parrish sideline left to Batchelder. Away from the basket, cross-court pass. Looking for a cut in there by Bracken. The shot is missed, but they didn't block out. And that left Warwick there with the rebound put back. Robert Warwick averaging 3.5 points a ball game. Cuts it to 4 at 15-11. 5:35 remaining first half. Quarles on the perimeter left side. Looking for a cut. That's Paradine. Did he travel? He did. Justice King tried to rifle a pass to him. A little bit off target, and Paradine that struggled to get his footing, as now we'll see more changes in Concordia's lineup. Peter Morrison will check in for the first time tonight. But it's Columbia City with the ball. They trail a high post feed. And looking is Parker Hazen. Hazen near side. Basically a 1-3-1 offense for the Eagles. They'll look for the three, but they're actually trying to set up and looking for the back cut for an easy lay-in if they can get it. Benedict back in, loops the ball now to Warwick. Hit the last basket of the ball game. Here's a low pass dug out, though, by Benedict. Cross-court left, and they'll bring it on the perimeter. Jumper's on the way. That's no good. Rebound. Good block out by Bergdahl that time. Head and pass to Morrison. Wheels in the forecourt and sets up the half-court offense now. It'll be Parrish coming out to defend, but here's Paradine now. Feels his way away from the basket. Comes to the line. 16-footer off to the left side. And the rebound, let's see how they're going to call this. An offensive foul. It's a rebound foul that goes against Concordia. It goes on Bergdahl. A little bit of hold inside if that shot went up. That's the 14 foul, number 1 against Paxton. Nobody for Concordia with more than a single personal foul. But it's 4-1 on the team fouls. Coverstone out of backcourt now. Hands it off to Benedict. High post feed again. Bracken. Hazen. Back out now. Benedict looking high post. Here's a Coverstone 3-ball, and that's perfect. Coverstone, his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 8 points. And that cuts it to 1. The Concordia lead here at 15-14 as we come down close to 4 minutes time remaining in the first half. Screen is set. The 3-ball's up. That's off to the right. Rebound Eagles. Missed jumper from long range by Justice King. And the Eagles looking to take the lead back if they can get points on the board here. Coverstone. High post feed, turnaround 14-footer. That rattles good. Knocked down by Parker Hazen, his first field goal. He's got 3 points, though, on the night, and an advantage 1 to Columbia City here in this second quarter at 16-15. Morrison out of the 1-4 out front. Sideline right, gives to Quarles. Quarles looking for rotations. Got Bergdahl between the rings. Left side back to Morrison again. Looks for a cut. Has to go to King out front. Near side pass to Paradine. A 3-point threat. Bergdahl again looking for motion. He's got Quarles. Left of the key. Out to Morrison again. Now it's Concordia with patient half-court offense. Paradine faking. Puts the ball on the floor. And instead passes off. It comes to Quarles again. Right side feed to Morrison. 16-15. Concordia with the ball, trailing it by 1. A lot of motion now. Here's a stolen ball, and anticipating that safe from going out of bounds. Coverstone's got it. Looks right side open. 3 with the left hand's on the way, and that's knocked down. Ryan Mosher hits a 3. So it's a lead of 3. Check it, it's a lead of 4 now for the Columbia City Eagles. 19-15 is our score at the 2:49 mark. Timeout on the floor called by Concordia. And we'll be back. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250 The Ticket.
John skips breakfast. He's carpooling with coworkers. They're running late and he wants to stop at McDonald's.
Come on, it'll be quick.
No. Minutes later, he spots a McDonald's. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Is that an asteroid? We better pull over to that McDonald's.
John knows how to put a little lovin' in the morning. What would you do for John?
Share your morning some love with an Egg McMuffin or Sausage McMuffin with Egg sandwich made with specially cracked eggs. Get 2 of the same or 1 of each for only $3.50 at McDonald's. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Price of single item on menu.
You're listening to Hoosier Hysteria on WGL Fort Wayne. Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Well, when we started the quarter, it was a 4-0 run by Concordia, but then a timeout by the Eagles, and they've responded now with a 10-0 run. And they lead it. Here's the alley-oop from midair. It's banked in. Good by Bergdahl. He's got 5 points. 19-17. Columbia City with the ball. They've hit 4 threes now. And in the second quarter, one by Mosher and another one by Coverstone. Baseline feed. They'll bring it back out. Mosher gives left side. Mosher both on the wing, and they'll rotate it quickly now to Benedict. Against the zone, they'll work it into the corner now. Back out it comes. Benedict handles, works his way to the left-hand dribble between the rings. Looks high post and says goes wing right to Coverstone. Columbia City working again. Double low post. It becomes high-low depending where the ball comes. Out of the corner, here's an air ball. That's right to the hands of Reggie Tharp. Works middle of the floor. Here's Reggie looking for a break. Chased down. It was not chased down. And Drew Brown passes a little bit wide and too far intended for him. And on the turnover, it will come back Columbia City's way, leading it 19-17. See Justin Batchelor back coming into the Columbia City lineup. They'll stick with Parker Hazen and Bracken Hazen. So the Hazen brothers. Here's Bracken near side. Benedict. Cross-court pass. And the Batchelor gives it back to Benedict near side. Fakes the 3. Looking high-low again. Here's the drive inside. Webb with the shot here. Up and under move. And that is good by Bracken Hazen. And he's fouled in the act, so Bracken Hazen gets the foul call from Webb on Nick Webb, his first. Team foul number 5. And a chance for a 3-point play now going to the line will be Bracken Hazen with just a terrific move inside. Right-hand free throws perfect. Columbia City 2 out of 3 now from the free throw line. And Bracken Hazen with his first points of the evening. He's got 3, and the lead grows to 5 for the Eagles. Tharp out front. Starts left, comes back middle of the floor, comes left of the lane. Lost the ball, but got it back. Look for Webb for a moment. Bergdahl away from the basket, back to Tharp. Again, he looks left, holds high, and finds Quarles. Tucks the ball under his left armpit and now backs it out. Looking for Drew Brown out of the right corner, but Quarles directing traffic, works his way sideline right. Got a screen from Webb. Here's Tharp, stop and go into the paint, lost the ball. Headman passed, they're on a break, comes Columbia City. Batchelor with a right hand, laying up and good. Defense set up the offense. Batchelor hit an early 3s, got now a basket and a lead of 7 as we have a traveling call against Concordia at the other end. Tim Reiking telling us he would like to see it up tempo as much as possible. But you've got to avoid the turnovers to do that. 24-17, a lead of 7 now for the Eagles. They've got the ball again, and we'd expect them to take the final shot opportunity with 30 seconds remaining in this first half. 24-17 our score. Now Benedict draws everybody out a little bit further near the timeline. Batchelor, sideline left with 16 remaining in the first half. Now works back near the timeline. Batchelor drifting to the right. Double high post either side of the key. Bracken Hazen gives right side. Looking for a cut. Nice defense. Quarles got the ball as well. Knocked it away with one's got to hurry. And Brown with the 3 ball. That's going to be an air ball. And it will be a 24-17 lead here at the first end of the first half in favor of Columbia City, as they have been knocking down 3-point shots. 4 of them in this first half. Their lead is 7. We'll be back with our halftime presentation And we'll take the timeout, 3-minute timeout. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250 The Ticket.
Seasons are changing, so it's a perfect time to finally put into action that fence upgrade to your yard. You know, the one you've talked about doing all summer long. Well, Aero Fence can help make that yard project get going in easy, efficient style. Aero Fence is a family-oriented business. They've been a Fort Wayne fixture for over 50 years, so you know that they've got to be good to be around that long. Aero will design and install your quality treated wood fence, and you can rest assured it won't rot, it won't warp, or they can design one in elegant ornamental iron, or give you maintenance-free vinyl or chain link if that's your fence of choice. Residential or commercial, Aero does it all. Give them a call, toll free at 1-800-879-1398. 800-879-1398. Don't take a chance. Make your fencing choice Aero Fence. 318 Edgewood Avenue on Fort Wayne's near north side. Aero Fence.
At Parkview Regional Medical Center, we know that life-threatening or severe problems requiring surgery can happen at any time. That's why, when the unexpected happens, our trauma and acute care surgeons are ready. They make up the region's only team of acute care surgeons board certified in both general surgery and critical care. They're here 24/7, not just on call, to diagnose, treat, and perform life-saving surgery. From emergency appendectomies to major trauma surgeries, our dedicated team is here round the clock, on-site and in the medical center. And it doesn't stop there. Our acute care surgeons are backed by a full range of specialists and advanced technologies, all in a state-of-the-art facility. No wonder when it comes to trauma and emergency care, more people trust Parkview. Parkview Regional Medical Center. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
From humble roots some 30 years ago, the name Ruoff Home Mortgage has been built upon a legacy of making dreams of home ownership a reality. Loan officers Doug and Julie Carroll are proud to help you establish your roots with a mortgage for your new home. They understand that every borrower is different, and they work hard to get you a mortgage that fits your needs. Call the Carroll team at 602-9768 to find out which program is right for you. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a hometown name you can trust, call Doug and Julie Carroll at Ruoff Home Mortgage, 602-9768.
At Meijer, we know saving money is important. So with M-Perks, you'll find even more ways to save big. How big? More than $125 million in the past year big. Over 3 million families big. Saving over 15% more every year big. With M-Perks, you can clip digital coupons, choose personalized rewards, and more. That all adds up to saving big. See Meijer.com/savings for details. Save for yourself with M-Perks from Meijer. Sign up free at mperks.com.
And now, more Hoosier hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Welcome back, everybody. Halftime here at the home of the Concordia Lutheran Cadets. Concordia led at the end of the first quarter 11-9, and then they ran out to a quick 4-0 lead to start the second quarter. Timeout Columbia City, and they were able to rally on a 10-0 run of their own, fueled by a three-point play and a couple of more three-point shots. And their lead has grown to 7 points here at the intermission break at 24-17. Eagles came in at 16-6. They've won their last 3 ball games in a row. And taking a look at their sectional challenge, they'll be playing at home in the 3A Columbia City sectional that starts next week. And their first action will be on Tuesday, March the 3rd in the early game, the 6 p.m. contest against Mississinawa, a team that knocked them out in the semifinals a year ago. As far as the Cadets, they'll be at Garrett playing against the host Railroaders. And that first matchup will be on Wednesday, March the 4th. Winner of that ball game between Concordia and Garrett will go on to play and the Angola Lures winner on Friday night. Let's take a quick look at some of the other sectionals going on in the 4A sectional at Northrop. Or I should say other games going on tonight, the regular season finale, and there are just a plethora of games going on, a full schedule. Snyder at home against the Marion Giants, Homestead on the road at Northside. That's a big ball game. Wayne at Richmond, Northrop traveling to Kokomo, Carroll also on the road. They go to Warsaw to play the Tigers. Leo home to East Noble. Lions reeling a little bit in the last week or so. Norwell at Huntington North, and in a game that was just added because of availability, because of some earlier weather-related postponements, it's Southside playing tonight at Lures. Very quickly, some of the other sectional pairings in the 4A at Northrop. In Tuesday ball games, Northside takes on DeKalb. The winner will play against Carroll on Friday night. Snyder against Northrop, and the winner of that ball game advances to the Friday's semifinals against East Noble. In the 4A tournament at Wayne, on Tuesday night, Homestead against Huntington North. The winner goes against Southside on Friday night. And advancing all the way to a Friday semifinal will be Jay County taking on Wayne. As far as the 3A tournament at Garrett, Tuesday night, New Haven goes against Dwenger. The winner advances to play Leo on Friday. On a Wednesday, couple of ball games, Garrett, Concordia, and then Angola and Lures. Those winners come back on Friday. In the 2A tournament at Woodland, Tuesday night, Adams Central against Woodland. The winner goes against Charbasco then on Friday. In a Wednesday doubleheader, South Adams against Eastside, followed by Canterbury taking on Bluffton. Let's take a look at the individual scoring of our ball game here. At halftime advantage, Columbia City 24-17. And for the Eagles, they play 6 players into the scoring column. 8 points get you the scoring lead. Mason Coverstone with 2 3-pointers. And 8 points here at halftime. 3 from Bracken Hazen on a 3-point play in the second quarter. 5 points from Justin Batchelor. He had a 3 to start the ball game. Ryan Mosher with a 3-ball in the second quarter. Robert Warwick with a deuce. And Parker Hazen with a basket and a free throw. For Concordia, Reggie Tharp, red hot to start this ball game for the Cadets. Hit a basket, then a 3-ball, but never scored again. He's got 5 points here at halftime. Rest of the scoring, 3 points from Drew Brown. He had a 3-ball early in the first quarter. Quarles with a basket for 2. Paxton Bergdahl with a 3 and a regular basket for 5 points here at halftime. And Nick Webb with a late basket. He did not start here tonight, the sophomore, with a basket for 2. 24-17 here at halftime. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back for the start of the second half. IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250, The Ticket.
It's a new game when it comes to finding the right health insurance. Is your coverage compliant with the new Affordable Care Law? Even if you can find coverage, can you still afford it? Well, there are answers to your questions, but only if you look in the right place. And that right place is Virtue Insurance. Here in Fort Wayne, Joe Millhouse and Tim Bierman will wade through all the complexities of the new health care law and find you the right coverage and at the right price. But you better hurry, because time to meet the new law is running out. Call Virtue Insurance today at 260-478-4995. Real insurance with savings you can believe in.
Hi, this is Charlie Momper from Momper Insulation. After last winter's brutal temperatures and record-breaking wind chills, it's not too early to start thinking about adding insulation to your attic, sidewalls, and crawl space. By adding additional insulation, you can cut your energy costs up to 30%. Call Momper Insulation today at 432-7543. Momper, the #1 name in insulation since 1956.
So you're taking that exciting step, buying a new house. Maybe you're planning to build your brand new dream home. Midwest America is a full-service lender that can offer you all kinds of mortgages to fit your situation, like refinancing your current home, buying or building. We have options for you. We want to help you get the home you've always wanted with timely and competitive financing. And you can rest assured that your loan will be handled with care by your local mortgage specialist. Midwest America, altogether better.
You've heard the saying, it's all about the Benjamins. Nothing could be more true at Tom Steele Tire, where it's all about saving you money. For over 35 years, this family-owned business has been saving Fort Wayne drivers lots of Benjamins. Offering quality tires and ASE-certified mechanical service for your car, and that includes an oil change and tire rotation special, all for just $24.95. 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne to serve you. Tom Steele Tire, not just a tire store, but a complete automotive center.
The next time you're downtown, treat yourself to one of those mouth-watering chocolate delicacies by DeBrands. Rudy's is your downtown resource for world-famous DeBrands chocolates, located right near Parkview Field. And Rudy's is a great downtown choice for scheduling your own small group private function. It's never too early to be making your spring and summer plans. Just call 451-0115 and ask for Uriah. You'll be astounded at what all comes with making your special event truly special at Rudy's. Treat all your senses at Rudy's downtown.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Monday. It's not easy being me, what with so many people cringing simply at the sound of my name. I'm not sure why people hate me. I mean, somebody has to start the week off. But here's a loving gesture McDonald's is making to help you warm up to me a little more. Every Monday at breakfast, you can get a free small cup of freshly brewed hot McCafe coffee. Just tell them Monday sent you.
Show your Monday a little love with a free McCafe coffee. Limited time only at participating McDonald's. No purchase necessary.
And now, more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Underway in the second half, Columbia City's got the ball. Their lead is 7. High post feed again, but Hazen will bring it back out. Benedict between the rings. Looks inside, goes on the wing, right side, Batchelder. Original starting 5 back in there. Coverstone, they're trying to loop him. He's got the ball right to the right corner, down low with it. Out front now, Batchelder spots for a 3, got it. So Batchelder started the game with a 3. Now he's got 8 points. And quickly, it's a lead of 10 for Columbia City. They work it inside out. And then great shooting team, shooting 43% from beyond the arc as a team. Bergdahl trying to create in the paint. A little running right-hand shot won't go. Here's a ball off the back of the stanchion. Now they're going to rule this. Last touch by Columbia City. It'll stay with Concordia out of bounds underneath. Concordia, a lot of talent returning. They're optimistic for next year. But still, work to be done this year. Here's Quarles, handles out front, gives to Tharp. Thought about the 3, step out, jumper, and got it inside the arc. 7 points for Reggie Tharp. Threatened the dribble drive and just stepped back out inside the arc, though, and nailed it. 27-19 ball game. Here's Batchelder again, a little bit of pressure now. They work it down low. Baseline jumper's on the way. That will not go. Bergdahl wrestles the rebound away. Outlet pass comes to Tharp looking for Webb with a left hand. Knocked away. That's got to be goaltending. It will be a basket credited Nick Webb. He's got 4, and here we go again. Concordia on a 4-0 run after the 3 ball by Batchelder. And they're down 6 as Columbia City comes back near side. They want to trap the ball. Benedict jump pass far side. Batchelder looks hard out front. Coverstone away from the basket, sideline right. Loops the pass back out front now. Batchelder to Benedict. Benedict working it from left to right between the rings. Jump pass. They've got a double high out front. Now ball is lost, but a reach in foul. That'll go against Concordia. Let's see if it goes on Webb. It does go on Nick Webb. That's his 2nd. He becomes the first cadet with as many as 2. First team foul against the Cadets to begin this second half. Coverstone turning, looks out front, and jump pad down low. They'll bring it back outside, though. Benedict swings it right side. Batchelder holds high. Looking out front. Here the ball knocked away, taken by Concordia's Quarles. Quarles works top of the key at the line. Did he double dribble? Apparently not. They play on. Webb outside, handles to Brown, right side. Bergdahl with a jumper up and no good. Deep rebound. Benedict snares that with the right hand. And Columbia City with the ball leading by 6. 5:35 remaining third quarter. Back out front now near the line. 1-4 offense. Benedict works right of the key. Picks up the dribble, goes near side. Coverstone back to Benedict. Threatens the left-hand shot from long range, but Batchelder again. 3-guard offense right now in the scheme of things for Columbia City. Coverstone, though, a big guard, if you will, and he handles the ball between the rings. Works with a right-hand dribble one time to the corner. Back out front, here's Hazen. Jump pass near side. Benedict with a left-hand 3, no good. Rebound, Bergdahl tries for it, hit the top of the backboard, and it'll come out of bounds to Concordia. Warwick will check back into the ball game. Well, we were talking about sectional boys tournament play. Best of luck tomorrow to the girls semi-states in the 4A tournament at Crown Point, it'll be Homestead against Maryville. In a two-way tournament at Warsaw, it's Wabash against Canterbury. Long jumper from three-point range, Tharp. He started the game with a deuce and a tray. Now he starts the second half same way with a deuce and a tray. He's in double figures with 10. Lead is down to 3. Coverstone on the perimeter out front. Benedict looks left. Jumps it over on the pass. Now Coverstone midway in the corner. Back out front. Benedict looking. Coverstone down low. Entrance pass turning up under move. Block shot. Bergdahl made, or Webb, I believe. If he gets the foul, that'll be his third. Now it's going to go to Bergdahl. That'll be his second. So the two big guys for Concordia with 2 fouls each. That's a shooting foul. And it'll put Parker Hazen to the line, shooting 2. He missed the free throw to start the ball game. And Reynolds one down here. He's got his 4th point of the night. A lead of 4. Deep knee bend, right hand delivery on the way. That's short. Rebound Bergdahl. Turns, looks, outlet pass. Tharp hurries quickly in the forecourt. Backs it back out. Now resets the Cadet offense. 1-4 offense. Looking on the wing, Quarles. Can't find Bergdahl. Right hand dribble, sideline left. Works outside the hash mark now and gets a screen from Webb. They try to have a step out. Here's Quarles trying to create in the paint. And no good, but a pushing foul. And Quarles will go to the line. Got kind of a bailout call from the official that time. As Parker Hazen with the foul, that's his second. He's got both team fouls in this ball game. In Columbia City, he's only had one in each half. He's got them both. Quarles at the line, shooting 2. Hits the first. He's got his 3rd point of the night. Free throw shooting for the Cadets this year, only about 64% collectively. We're going to see Mitch Paradine come back in, a 6'2 junior. As we mentioned, Concordia with a lot coming back for next year. Now they're going to bring Justice King in. He's on the lane. 2nd of 2 coming up for Quarles. Trying to cut it to a lead of 2. High arching free throw, and he's got that one. So Quarles now with 4 points. And a 28-26 ball game. They trap the ball, and there's a whistle, a bump, and a foul. And may go on King. Tim Ranking up questioning the call. Always going on Bergdahl. That's his 3rd, not on King. Folded arms for Tim Ranking, and that'll quickly bring Jalen Brewer into the ball game. That's about an 8-inch height disadvantage. Concordia's going to stay with a full court zone press 1-2-2 as Benedict ready to inbound the ball. Looks left, looks right, hands to Coverstone, middle of the floor, works, got it, releases to Batchelder in the forecourt across the way. Now they'll set up the half-court offense again. Batchelder across the zone, left side, Coverstone to the baseline. Back to Coverstone from Hazen. Hazen lowers the shoulder, shot no good, tipped out front. Coverstone's got it. Entrance pass in the lane. Here's Batchelder with a 3. That's in and out. Loose ball taken by Reggie Tharp. Middle of the floor. Gets by Warwick. Splits the defense. Drives it in and then lost the ball. Was there a call? There apparently was a whistle. And there will be a foul to Columbia City on the drive. Warwick is going to draw it, his first. Just the team's second. Is Webb ready to come back in now. And he's riding with 2 fouls. Bergdahl on the bench with 3. 28-26 ball game here at the 3:32 mark of the 3rd quarter. Paradine across the way in the forecourt. He's got to hurry. Hands the ball off. Now it comes to Tharp. Back to Paradine. Looking for Webb. Has to bring it outside. Reggie with the ball. Back to Paradine. Entrance pass. The Webb trying for it. Knocked away. And it'll be Concordia's ball. Webb trying to get big down low there and use the body to receive the entrance pass. Now he's got it out of the left corner. Out front again to King. And they'll swing it back to Tharp. Tharp gets the screen. Has to dribble back between the rings. And gives to Justice King, sideline left. Out front down. Jalen Brewer holds for a moment. Entrance pass. Webb had it. Improving. Lays up and scores. Nick Webb with a tough inside move. He's got 6 points, 4 in the second half. We're in a tie, 28-28. After Columbia City led by as many as 10. Here's Warwick, entrance pass down low, and there's a push and a hold. It'll go against Brewer. That's his first, team's fourth foul. Common foul, the ball out of bounds. Columbia City, baseline right. Coverstone on the trigger. Looks to the wing, left side. Warwick brings it back out to Batchelor. They'll swing it right side. Benedict right to the corner. Nearly got away from Coverstone, but bounces it back. Long skip pass comes out down. Knocked away from Benedict and taken by Concordia. King came up with the ball to Tharp, driving in with a left-hand layup, and he scores. Reggie Tharp driving it down the lane. And Chris Benedict immediately a timeout as Concordia has come from 10 down to lead at the 2:30 mark of the third quarter, 30-28. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250 The Ticket.
Did you know the IRS tax code now consists of nearly 80,000 pages of rules and regulations? It's enough to make you cry. But now there's real affordable help right here in Fort Wayne. Wahlberg Financial Management, a firm that cuts right through the legalese, working hard for you, providing external solutions to bookkeeping and tax problems. Wahlberg Financial Management, taking flawless care of all your personal reporting, P&L, or even individual tax requirements. Give them a call, 260-459-2240. You'll sleep better at night being assured everything's taken care of. Wahlberg Financial Management.
And now more Hoosier hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter, and after a lead of as many as 10 points for Columbia City, now it is a 13-4 run by Concordia. And they're back into a lead of 2 points here at 30-28. Cadets, over their last two wins, they're holding opponents to an average of just 40 points a ball game. Compare that for the season, they've been giving up about 59 a game. Meanwhile, Columbia City with the ball right down, they're holding their opponents over the last three wins to an average of 37 points a ball game. Both teams playing well defensively in the late stretches of the regular season. Entrance pass, and they double down a trapping play. And looking out front, they'll work it to Coverstone. Weak side left now. Cooper Parrish back in there. Ball lost, but knocked out of bounds. Tharp with the quick hands, but it'll stay with Columbia City. Crossed the way in the forecourt with 2:05 remaining in the third. Batchelor now on the point. Looks sideline right. Parrish away from the basket. High post feed. Warwick. Jump pass. That was blind, but dug out of there by Parrish. Cooper Parrish knocked away. Stolen by Reggie Tharp. Tharp again with a pick. Middle of the floor. Looking and brings it back out and will reset. Here's Paradine with a turning three. No good. Deep rebound. That's grabbed by Batchelor. He'll slow things up in the forecourt now and looks for Warwick. Warwick hands back to Batchelor. Near side feed. Coverstone. Quick step to the baseline. Trying to continue on to the right corner. Parrish spotting up long left. But the deep rebound comes out to Coverstone again. Hands to Batchelor. Near side. Coverstone. High post feed. Knocked away, but here's an athletic play. The shot is up and missed, though, by Bracken Hazen. Shifted the ball from the left hand to the right hand, but drew the foul. And on Webb, that is his third foul. So the big guys for the Cadets, Bergdahl and now Webb with 3 fouls each. Free throw no good, though, on the quick releasing jumper by Bracken Hazen. Looking for his 4th point of the night. Trying to cut the Concordia lead down to 1. 1:22 remaining. Second one on the way and good. And here come the Cadets now as Tharp last across the line. Met right out there. Across the line by Batchelor. Near side feed. Away from the basket comes Justice King. Picks up the dribble. Cross-court jumper, and Tharp with a 3-ball again. His third 3 of the night. He's got 10 of his 15 points now here in the second half. 1 minute remaining. Concordia's lead is 4. Batchelor. Stutter step move left side to Warwick. Lost the ball, but got it back. Now spot up. Parrish jumper, and the 3-pointer's knocked down. Cooper Parrish, his first points of the night. 33-32. Let's see how Concordia plays it now with 41 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Near side pass on the wing. Webb looks out front, drives in, trying to create a bump and a foul. That one goes against Bracken Hazen. It'll be his first. Just the third team foul of the second half against the Eagles. 33-32. Concordia with the ball. As Peter Morrison wants to check into the ball game. Thorpe will leave the lineup with 33.5 seconds to play in the quarter. Morrison baseline right. Jalen Brewer comes back in. Out of the left corner now is Quarles. Quarles looking out front for Morrison. Now they spread things out. We're down to 26 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Concordia with their lead at 1. Quarles looking right, puts it on the floor one time. Now to Jalen Brewer. Out front. Hands it off now to Morrison. We're down to 12. We're down to 11. Morrison well away from the basket near the line. Back with 7, with 6. Now it's Paradine. Works left side, spinning. Ball knocked away. Loose ball. That's taken. And a half-court shot is on the way. That's on the backside of the plate. Just missed from half court, no good, and Concordia, after 3 quarters, still on top by a single point, 33-32 over Columbia City. We'll be back. IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 12:50 the ticket.
Where do savvy sports fans in the Summit City go when they need to know more than just the score? It's an easy choice. No other media outlet covers the local sports scene like the Journal-Gazette. You get 7-day sideline coverage from the area's most experienced and knowledgeable sports staff. It's a commitment to Fort Wayne that the Journal-Gazette takes very seriously. When you need to know the story behind the story, nobody delivers the goods each morning like the Journal-Gazette. And even when you're on the go, you can still catch up on the latest sports news online at www.journalgazette.net or from your mobile device at www.jgmobile.net. Start your sports day right, every day, 7 days a week with the Journal-Gazette.
Truth Talk with Frank.
Big Cable raised its TV rates for 18 years. Frontier has a 3-year internet price guarantee. That's the truth.
Get Fios Internet for $19.99 per month with qualifying phone service.
The truth will set you free from Big Cable.
Switch today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER. Data on cable industry prices according to a May 2014 SEC report. Limited time offer. Taxes, fees, and other restrictions apply. Subject to availability. Fios marks owned by Verizon Trademark Services, LLC, and used under license.
And now more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Morrison stays on the ball game at point guard across the line. Paradine now swings it near side to Quarles. Here's one leaning in, looks cross court left. Instead off the weave, hands it off to Morrison. 7:40 remaining in regulation. Concordia with the ball. The lead is 1. Quarles near side, left hand dribble. Defended by Coverstone, well away from the basket. Backs it back out near the line. Now threatens the dribble drive. Instead goes to Bergdahl. Back in there riding with 3 fouls. Paradine couldn't handle the ball. And it's taken away. Here comes Columbia City. Hazen near side with the ball. Drives into the paint. Trying to finish. Lays it up. Let's see if they're going to count it. Well, I tell you what. That was a tough call, but Bracken Hazen driving inside gets the shot to fall and draws the foul as well. Paradine collects the foul. That is his first. That is the 6th team foul. So next one against Concordia, it'll be bonus time for Columbia City. 7:17 on the clock. Free throw on the way. Good. So the 3-point play by Bracken Hazen. He's got 7 points now. A lead of 2 for the Eagles. Across the line, Quarles, they double down on him. Morrison handles back near the timeline. Drifting to the far side. Cooper Parrish defends. Now it's Justice King near side. Looks for Quarles away from the basket on the perimeter. Everything Morrison now. Back it comes. Tip ball comes to Quarles. Drives baseline, trying to create. Shot is up and missed. And it'll be a foul. And it's going to be a blocking foul against Columbia City. This one against Batchelder, his first. That is their 4th team foul. They still have 2 to give. It'll be a 2-shot foul for Juan Quarles. He's 2 for 2 tonight from the line. Make it 3 for 3. Needs a conversion now. Thorpe ready to come in for Morrison. Webb is coming back in with Drew Brown. Webb and Bergdahl out there with 3 fouls each. But it is the fourth quarter. 6:47 remaining in regulation. Quarles for the tie. Free throw, got it. He's 4 for 4 tonight from the line, 6 points. And a 35-35 tie. Batchelor near side. Parrish away from the basket. Batchelor touch pass. They'll give back to Parrish down low along the baseline. Here's Bracken in laying it up and missing it, but slipping down and being fouled. Very mobile, very athletic inside. Able to slice through the defense. Draws the foul from Webb, and that is his 4th. So 1+1. It might have been a 2-shot foul anyway for Bracken Hazen. First one is on the way. That is good. He's got 8 points. 3 different players now for the Eagles with 8 points, including Mason Coverstone and Justin Batchelor. Eagles have hit 6 threes tonight. Concordia's hit 5. Eagles with a 1-point advantage. Second free throw, rims good again. So now Bracken Hazen takes over the scoring lead. And a 37-35 lead for the Eagles. 1-4 offense for Concordia. Tharp, far side with a pass now to Quarles. Looking for a back cut from Drew Brown. Instead, he'll feel his way, crosses over left of the paint. Trying to spin inside, kick out pass. Comes Bergdahl, spots for 3, no good. Rebound taken by Batchelor. Releasing was Hazen. And now here they come. Columbia City had the numbers. Benedict near side to the corner. Hazen holds the ball, looking for a cut in the lane. Left hand shot is up, no good. Rebound comes to Tharp. Here's Reggie, middle of the floor. Trying to go, looks to Quarles. Quarles picks his way inside. And a bump and a foul will go, I believe, Batchelor. It does go on Justin Batchelor. That's his 2nd. It'll be the 15th foul as Columbia City still with 1 to give and 5:55 remaining. 37-35 Eagles. Concordia ball out of bounds, baseline right. Tharp looks, brings it in now to Bergdahl, midway into the corner. Now drives, looking with a left-hand jump hook, and got it to go. Pretty shot by Paxton Bergdahl. That's his first points of the second half. 7 points on the night, and we're tied at 37 at 5:40 remaining. Midway left, weak side right. They'll bring it out now. Benedict drifts to the left side. Jump pass comes out high. Back in the lineup now, Parker Hazen. They'll go inside once again, and a blocking foul. That's on Bergdahl, and that is going to be his 4th. Now Webb and Bergdahl each with 4 fouls, and 5:27 remaining. More free throws coming up. At the line, this time it'll be the other Hazen brother. Parker Hazen, he's a sophomore at 6'6". They're growing big in that family. His brother Bracken is a 6'7" junior. Free throw on the way and good. Columbia City now 4 for 4 from the line in this fourth quarter. Their lead is 1. Connor Barkowick is going to check into the cadet lineup for the first time tonight. Bergdahl's got to go to the bench. Riding with 4 fouls. So the Eagles now with towering numbers out there. 3 players out there better than 6'5". Free throw hangs on the rim and is good. 39-37 Eagles. 6 points for Parker Hazen. Tharp, they want to trap the ball. Comes to Barkowick near side. They double out on him. Midway right, Drew Brown, weak side left. Tharp looking to the corner. Here's Quarles, steps around the defense. Out front now, Barkowick near side. Browns for 3. Got it. Drew Brown, good rotation. Just his second ball. His second basket of the night, but both have come from 3-point range. Advantage. Concordia by 1. Inside shot, no good, but the follow-up with a slam jam. That's Bracken Hazen. And Columbia City back on top by 1 at 41-40. Here's a nice move. Quarles kick out past Brown. Steps around the defense looking down to the baseline. Quarles outside again. Concordia patient. They'll set it up now, trailing it by 1. Still a lot of time remaining in this one. 4.5 minutes. Tharp driving, splits the defense, and boy, he got a hit on the left hip. holding the left thigh, but a foul against Parker Hazen. That is his third. He becomes the first Eagle with as many as 3. That is their 16th foul. That was not a shooting foul. Tharp stays in, will inbound the ball. Looks to the corner. It was too late. Now looks to Brown. Spots for 3. On the way. Got it! Drew Brown again. Back-to-back three-pointers. And the lead is 2. Concordia 43. Columbia City 41. Inside of 4.5 minutes, Benedict looks inside, goes to Warwick on the wing. Back out now. Benedict works his way near side. Hands it off now. The cross-court pass. Coverstone for a moment, but back out to Benedict. Looking high-low. They've got the Hazen brothers. High-low. Benedict again near side. Now they've got Parker gives to his brother in the jam. Steps in and jams it through. Bracken Hazen ties it up at 43 all at the 3:45 mark. We have a timeout. A quick one. We'll be back in a new game. 43 apiece. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports. 1250 the ticket.
From humble roots, some 30 years ago, the name Ruoff Home Mortgage has been built upon a legacy of making dreams of home ownership a reality. Loan officers Doug and Julie Carroll are proud to help you establish your roots with a mortgage for your new home. They understand that every borrower is different, and they work hard to get you a mortgage that fits your needs. Call the Carroll team at 602-9768 to find out which program is right for you. When you need a mortgage that is simple and straightforward from a hometown name you can trust, call Doug and Julie Carroll at Ruoff Home Mortgage, 602-9768. And now more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Well, Reggie Tharp leads everybody with 15 points, but now Bracken Hazen be emerging and taking the Eagles under his wing. He's got 13 points. And 9 of those have come in this fourth quarter. 43-43 tie. Full court pressure now. And boy, Warwick all over Tharp, who was looking for a little help from the official, but now Reggie's got it. And we're down to 3:40 time remaining in regulation. 43-43 tie. Tharp across the line near side. Comes right to the foul line extended. Back out front. Brown feels his way, thought about the 3, but the defense was there by the Eagles. Tharp again resets the half-court offense. Gives to Quarles, cross-court left. Midway in the corner now. Barkowick entrance pass to Webb. Looking on the give and go, has to bring it out instead to Quarles. Boy, Brown was pleading for the ball wide open, and they never saw Quarles between the rings. Left side feed. Once again, Barkowick puts it on his hip. Now to Brown, and now we have an offensive foul away from the ball. Quarles going to be called for just his first of the ball game. It's a player control foul, so it will go out of bounds to Columbia City. Now the Eagles, with 3:02 remaining, have a chance to break the 43-43 tie. Benedict last across the line, middle of the floor. Looks sideline right, Batchelor back, Benedict. Benedict near side, looks left, gives back to Batchelor. Holds high. High-low offense again. Gives to Hazen, driving it in. Jumper's on the way, that's no good. Loose ball, that's taken. And releasing his Quarles over the shoulder catch against Coverstone. Trailing play, they work it near side, but they were expecting Brown to have the ball, and Hazen at 6'6" came over to defend. No chance for Drew to launch yet another 3. Now it's Tharp, far side, sideline left. Holds the ball, got a dribble left and uses it. Across the top of the key, goes to Quarles. Steps around the defense, knocked down, and there will be a foul. It'll go to Bracken Hazen. That'll be his second. Looks like Tim Reinking is going to send Paxton Bergvall back into the ball game now with 2:20 remaining. He and Webb riding with 4 fouls. Webb is not yet. Webb is in there. And it's going to be, that's the 17 foul, so Quarles will go to the line shooting 1 plus the bonus. First one on the way, perfect. 1 tonight. It's hit 5 in a row. All his free throws coming in the second half. He's not shot a field goal, not made one since the first half. Second of 2 is on the way and good. And it's a 45-43 lead for Concordia here at home. Quarles will check out of the ball game. So Brown, Tharp, King, check it. It's not King, it is Barkowick, Webb, and Bergdahl for Concordia. Coverstone near side on the perimeter now. Benedict again. 2:10 remaining. Benedict picked up the dribble. Spins, looks right side, Batchelder. Out of the corner, Coverstone. Jumper no good. Rebound. Boy, I tell you what. It'll go out of bounds to Concordia. There may be a discussion on this one. But Parker Hazen got away with a push. Maneuvering for that caroming rebound. No call on that play. And then now the reversal is going to give the ball to the Eagles out of bounds underneath. As Benedict will look. Baseline right. Has to bring it out. Batchelder's got it. Works his way out between the rings. Gives sideline right now. Benedict out front. I'll give it out front now to Bracken Hazen. Shovels it off. Hands it off now to Batchelder. Batchelder with 1:47 remaining in regulation. Benedict handles for a moment. Coverstone. Works on top to the key. High post feed. Jumper from 16 is good. Knocked down by Parker Hazen. He's got 8 points. We're in a 45-45 tie. 90 seconds remaining here in regulation. Two-man game near side. Bergdahl handles, looking for Webb. Bergdahl lost the ball, but deflected off of Hazen. And Concordia will have again the ball in the forecourt near side. They want Tharp to trigger the inbounds play. Warwick's ready to come in. And out goes Batchelder. No, he's going to stay in. Wrong guy. It'll be Benedict, coach's son, checking out. 1:23 on the clock. Here's Tharp. Looking for Bergdahl's gotten, oh boy, there's got to be a foul there. And it'll be Hazen with his third. That's the 8th-team foul. Concordia's got 9 team fouls, so Bergdahl will go to the line, shooting 1+1. First free throw attempt of the night. And Bergdahl from the line, about a 66% free throw shooter. Deep knee bend, free throws on the way, got it. So hits on the front end, and Bergdahl now with 8 points and a lead of 1. Concordia trying to add to their lead. And the lead going here with a 1:22 on the clock. Offset stance, deep knee bend. Bergdahl free throw, got another one. So Concordia perfect 6 for 6 from the line here in the fourth quarter. Their lead is 2. Benedict comes near side, back in the ball game. Gives to Batchelder, sideline right. Back to Benedict near side with 1:08 to play. Benedict looks midway left. Coverstone leading to check it. It's Hazen back out. And now Coverstone with the ball. Two-man game down inside. Here's a up and under move, but nothing there. Good defense by Webb. Benedict now with 52 seconds remaining. Quick spin play and the shot. Offensive foul. It goes on spin play. A little clear out by Bracken Hazen. That is his fourth. No free throws coming up, but it will be ball out of bounds to Concordia. Warwick's going to come in now. Back goes Benedict. It'll be full court pressure by the Eagles. 50 seconds exactly remaining. Concordia inbounds. Tharp has got it. Gives to Bergdahl. Bergdahl cross-court pass, still in the backcourt to Tharp. Stop and go move. Gets a cross flip to defense. Drives it in. Circles back out now, running the clock with 35 seconds remaining. Here's Tharp. Sideline left. Bergdahl holds the ball again. And bumped and fouled, and that is it for Hazen. He is gone with his 5th foul at the 31-second mark. So Hazen out of the game with 13 points. Concordia leading it by 2 as Bergdahl goes back to the line. And I believe it's double bonus. 2 shots coming up for Bergdahl. 2 conversions would make it a 2-possession lead for Concordia. Bergdahl, deep knee bend again, a right-hand push shot, up and got it. So now the Eagles would need at least a 3 to tie. But that depends on this next free throw. Bergdahl with 10, looking for his 11th. Here's his second one off and got it. So a two-possession lead for the Cadets. 49-45 in the regular season finale. Timeout on the floor. And we'll be back. It'll be a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports, 1250 The Ticket.
At Parkview Regional Medical Center, we know that life-threatening or severe problems requiring surgery can happen at any time. That's why, when the unexpected happens, our trauma and acute care surgeons are ready. They make up the region's only team of acute care surgeons board certified in both general surgery and critical care. They're here 24/7, not just on call, to diagnose, treat, and perform life-saving surgery. From emergency appendectomies to major trauma surgeries, our dedicated team is here round the clock, on site and in the medical center. And it doesn't stop there. Our acute care surgeons are backed by a full range of specialists and advanced technologies, all in a state-of-the-art facility. No wonder when it comes to trauma and emergency care, more people trust Parkview. Parkview Regional Medical Center. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
And now more Hoosier hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Parson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Hurry up offense now for Columbia City. They trail by 4. Warwick hands to Benedict. Right of the key. Deflected ball, but they get it back. Benedict, long three is on the way. That's wide left, tipped out, and Reggie Tharp's got it. Tharp getting past the defense, but they wave off the basket. There was a foul before the basket. And now the officials are going to try to decide whether it was a breakaway foul or just a regular foul. Benedict will pick up the foul. Matt Benedict, his first. So Tharp will go to the line. He's not been to the free throw line tonight. He's got 15 points. And it's been a couple of big runs by Reggie Tharp. He had a 3-ball in the basket in the first quarter, 5 points, nothing in the second. Came back with a pair of threes and a couple of other baskets in the third quarter. 15 points now, shooting 2. The lead is 4. Free throw up and good. Lead is 5 for Concordia, and just 11.2 seconds remains in this one. And this has got to give the Cadets a big lift heading into their sectional. Line drive free throw, no good. Rebound, Bergdahl driving it in with a right-hand layup, missed it. And now a foul stops the clock with 6.9 seconds remaining. And we'll go to the opposite end in a 5-point ball game. Justice King, to check it, goes on Webb. Nick Webb, his 5th foul. So he'll leave the ball game, the second player to foul out at the 6.9 second mark. And Warwick will go to the line. Double bonus. First one on the way, that's good. Well, he's got a chance to get it down to a 1-possession ball game now. It's 50-46. And not over yet. Warwick trying to cut it to 3. Free throw. No good. Deep rebound. That's chased down. And now we have a foul grabbed by Drew Brown, and it'll go to Batchelder. And that should just about do it. That'll take the clock down to 5.4 seconds remaining. 50-46. Still the 4-point advantage. And Drew Brown will go to the line tonight. Shooting 2. First time he's been to the free throw line. And Drew Brown with 3 threes, including 2 triples here in this fourth quarter. Remember, Concordia trailed by as many as 10 in the second half. Free throw's good. So he's in double figures with 10 points now. Everybody off the lane for Concordia other than Brown at the line. Second of 2 on the way. That's good again. And that's going to ice it. 52-46. Final 5 seconds. Batchelder picks up the ball up the inbounds. Maneuvering. Leaning in and trying to put one up and no good. It'll be a 52-46 victory for the Concordia Cadets. Big plays, big shots down the stretch, and great free throw shooting by the Cadets. They had made 11 straight in the fourth quarter, and the only miss coming on the hands of Reggie Tharp late, but it was too little too late for Columbia City as they fall. Their three-game winning streak comes to an end. 52-46 the final score, and we'll be back with our post-game presentation. We'll be back with the Walburn Financial Management post-game show, providing bookkeeping and tax services for the little guy when we return to Concordia. 52-46 the final. Cadets get the win. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports 1250 The Ticket.
Hi, this is Tim Rooney. For over 30 years, I've been helping people just like you meet their investing hopes and dreams. For individuals in a high-income tax bracket, that may mean investing in tax-free municipal bonds. For others, we may just help them pick their best investment options inside their own 401k plan. For those kids approaching college, we can develop a college 529 plan that provides tax-free growth in addition to a $1,000 tax credit on your Indiana state tax return. It only takes a quick phone call to Stiefel to set up a no-obligation meeting to see what we can do to help meet your dreams. Just call us at 260-459-3989. That's 260-459-3989. And be sure to ask for Tim.
We all want the very best for our loved ones, and that includes our pets. AeroFence can give your pet dog the protection you want, along with the freedom to roam that your pooch wants. Using Aero's Dog Watch Hidden Fence. Far cheaper, yet far more versatile than most traditional fences. Aero's new Dog Watch Hidden Fence uses a simple learning program through an electric signal beamed to your dog's collar that gives an alert when he is reaching property boundaries. It's safe, simple, effective, affordable protection for Poochie. Call AeroFence at 260-471-PETS. The Dog Watch Hidden Fence, your dog's best bet, giving him freedom to roam.
At Meijer, we know saving money is important. So with M-Perks, you'll find even more ways to save big. How big? More than $125 million in the past year big. Over 3 million families big. Saving over 15% more every year big. With M-Perks, you can clip digital coupons, choose personalized rewards, and more. That all adds up to saving big. See Meijer.com/savings for details. Save for yourself with M-Perks from Meijer. Sign up free at mperks.com.
When it comes to finding auto insurance, there are promises everywhere. Save $400 with us. Save $500 over there. Fact is, real savings may be hard to come by, at least until you call Virtue Insurance right here in Fort Wayne. When Joe Millhouse or Tim Bierman handle your coverage, you'll be assured of getting rock-solid savings. All it takes is a simple phone call. Call 260-478-4995. And yes, Virtue Insurance also handles a complete line of insurance products. Virtue Insurance, real insurance with savings you can believe in. And now more Hoosier Hysteria action as we head back to the arena with Joe Barson on Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Well, as so often we see in high school basketball, in fact, at any level of basketball, a game of runs here tonight at Concordia. And the Cadets had the last run that gave them the victory by a final score of 52-46. Looking at the line score of the ball game, 11-9 Cadets at the end of the first quarter. They trailed, though, at halftime by 7, 24-17. They started quickly in the second half with a 4-point run. But then it was Columbia City that responded on a 10-0 run of their own for the Eagles. They led by as many as 10 points, in fact. But after three quarters, Concordia fought their way back to a lead of 33-32 after three quarters. And then great free throw shooting down the line. Get this, Concordia was 11 out of 12 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Now this is a team for the year has been hitting only 64% as a team from the free throw line, but deadly accurate here tonight at home when it counted. As they had three players in double figures, they got a game-high 16 points from Reggie Tharp, as he had 11 of his 16 points in the second half. Ironically missed the only free throw of the fourth quarter by Concordia. But elsewhere, it was 11 points from Drew Brown. He hit a pair of clutch free throws down the stretch, but also 3 threes, including 2 clutch three-pointers in the fourth quarter. 11 points from Paxton Bergdahl. As he hung in there, got into foul trouble early, but had 11 points and 6 of those coming in the fourth quarter, including a perfect 4 for 4 from the line. Nick Webb did foul out with just seconds remaining. He finished with 6 points here tonight and 8 points from Juan Quarles. And he was a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line in the second half and finished with 8 points in the game. The only Eagle in double figures tonight was Bracken Hazen. He really got charged up and tried to take the game under control as far as a Columbia City standpoint. He finished with 13 points, but he fouled out with 35 seconds remaining, and 9 of those 13 came in this fourth quarter. But collectively, the Eagles only got 1 other field goal in the fourth quarter and 3 free throws, other than Bracken Hazen's 9 points. And Mason Coverstone did not score in the second half. He had 8 points at halftime, finished with 8 points. Justin Batchelder did hit a pair of threes tonight, but nothing in the fourth quarter. He finished with 8 points. Parker Hazen with 8 points, as he had 4 of the 8 in the fourth quarter. Robert Warwick hit a basket and a free throw. Ryan Mosier with an early 3 in the first half. And Cooper Parrish also with a 3 ball in the third quarter. He finished with 3 points tonight. The Eagles were 6 out of 7 from the free throw line, and they finished with 6 threes here tonight, but nothing in the fourth quarter. Concordia hit 7 threes tonight, and 2 of those came in the fourth quarter. And, of course, one of the key stats besides the triples, the 11 of 12 free throw shooting here tonight. So with the win, Concordia now is on a 3-game win streak. They've won their last 4 games in a row here at home. They finished the regular season at 9-13. And meanwhile, the Eagles have their 3-game winning streak snapped. They end the year, the regular season, at 16-7. We're going to come back. We'll take a look at sectional play coming up next week. But a great finish here tonight as Concordia wins the twin bill. They won the reserve game with a basket at the wire to win it 39-37, and they win in the varsity game in comeback fashion, 52-46 over the Columbia City Eagles. This is IHSAA basketball on Fox Sports 1250 The Ticket.
Every small business person has the same dread: taxes, reports, and bookkeeping. What are you to do? You know you can't afford the big guys to keep you legal and solvent. Well, now there's Walburn Financial Management to save the day. Here's their number. You're going to want to remember this one: 260-459-2240. That's 459-2240. Why? Well, Walburn Financial Management specializes in the little guy. With reasonable rates and sensible retainers, Walburn Financial Management is simply perfect for the small business budget.
Hi, this is Charlie Momper from Momper Insulation. After last winter's brutal temperatures and record-breaking wind chills, it's not too early to start thinking about adding insulation to your attic, sidewalls, and crawl space. By adding additional insulation, you can cut your energy costs up to 30%. Call Momper Insulation today at 432-7543. Momper, the #1 name in insulation since 1956.
You're always on the go. Who says your banking can't be? How about when you're between classes and need to know if a deposit has been made? Or maybe you're out shopping and need to transfer money. With Midwest America, simply log onto your smartphone or tablet wherever you are and enjoy the kind of banking you've always wanted. No more waiting in line. Just deposit your check on your schedule. Pay bills quickly so you can focus on what really matters. Midwest America, altogether better.
John skipped breakfast. He's carpooling with coworkers. They're running late and he wants to stop at McDonald's.
Come on, it'll be quick.
No. Minutes later, he spots a McDonald's. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Is that an asteroid? We better pull over to that McDonald's.
John knows how to put a little lovin' in the morning. What would you do for love?
Show your morning some love with an Egg McMuffin or Sausage McMuffin with egg sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs. Get 2 of the same or 1 of each for only $3.50 at McDonald's. Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Price of single item on menu.
You've heard the saying, it's all about the Benjamins. Nothing could be more true at Tom Steel Tire, where it's all about saving you money. For over 35 years, this family-owned business has been saving Fort Wayne drivers lots of Benjamins. offering quality tires and ASE certified mechanical service for your car. And that includes an oil change and tire rotation special, all for just $24.95. 2 convenient locations in Fort Wayne to serve you. Tom Steel Tire, not just a tire store, but a complete automotive center.
Here are 4 things we bet you did not know about Rudy's in downtown Fort Wayne. Number 1, did you know that Rudy's is open 7 days a week, even on Sundays from 1 to 5? Number 2, that Rudy's is known for its very special St. Patrick's Day party, including a food truck and bagpipes. Number 3, Rudy's displays art by some of the city and area's top talent. And number 4, Rudy's is truly a local event center in the downtown area, and now with an app that you can download at rudysshop.com. Discover Rudy's, close to Parkview Field, and treat all your senses. You're listening to Hoosier Hysteria on WGL Fort Wayne, Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket.
Welcome back, everybody. We're joined right now by head coach Tim Ranking. And, Coach, this is a quality win for your team here tonight. And I've got to ask you about the free throw shooting. You know, for the year, you're only about 64% as a team. I had you, I think, 11 out of 12 from the line in the fourth quarter. That was absolutely huge in this win.
Oh, that is absolutely huge. When you make your free throws, it makes everything go better. You're not frustrated. You're not trying to foul. You can go back and just play the defense that you want to play and not force anything. So that's really, it's just you relax on defense then, or at least not relax, physically, but mentally you don't have to pressure yourself.
This is a good Columbia City team. They shoot well. They've got size. Good. They've got all the numbers, and it's got to give your team a lot of confidence now heading into the sectional against Garrett next week.
Oh, it's huge that we would win this game. Columbia City is a team that you would think, if you're lucky enough to make it to the regionals, that they will be there waiting on you. And they're good enough to win the regional. I really like Columbia City's team. They're big, they can shoot it, they're smart. I thought a couple times we rotated very well defensively, and their kid would pass fake or see the rotation and hit the open kid. And you just got to give them credit for that.
I thought Bracken Hazen in the fourth quarter looked like he was going to take over the game and maybe win it for him, but then he fouled out.
Yeah, that helped us, and we were trying to defend him with 5'11s. And he was eating us up there for a little bit. He had those 2 beautiful dunks. He's a good player, isn't he?
You know, Nick Webb and Paxton Bergle hung in there. They got in foul difficulty early on. And, tell me about Reggie Tharp. He's a guy, and I tell you what, he's a streaky guy. He starts out, he hits 5 points in the first quarter. You don't hear from him again in the second quarter. He comes back, it's the second half, and he adds 10 more points and hit a free throw when it counted. But he showed up when you needed him.
He was very efficient tonight, and I'm just looking at his stats. I'm amazed by this. He was 6 of 6. I mean, that's how efficient he was. That means he didn't take any bad shots. It means he took all shots that were within his capability or within his skill level. So I'm really proud of Reggie.
And Drew Brown, I'd be remiss if I don't say about him, because he hit some big shots, triples in the fourth quarter when they weighed a ton.
Oh my gosh, that was a great senior night for Drew to hit those shots. And each time it looked like he was comfortable shooting them, like he wanted to shoot them. So very proud of Drew also.
Tell me about your team. You're down as many as 10 points. I had you in the second half, but they went on a 10-0 run after you started out and got a quick start. And it seemed like it was a game of runs here tonight. But when you're down that many points, what were you telling your team?
At that moment, you're trying to call some kind of set or play that gets you a bucket. You don't tell them anything in particular, except you got to answer the other team's runs. If I have to tell them at this moment to handle being down 10, we're pretty weak-minded. So they handled it. Well, you just, as a coach, you try to call some sets. You try to get some easy shots to, get a little momentum going. But the kids handled it well. I'm really proud of the kids.
Got to be a great momentum builder for you now headed to Garrett. And I don't know if you've had a chance to even think about the Railroaders, but you play them next. And I know the focus was on Columbia City here tonight.
I'm going to have to correct you. I've actually paid more attention to Garrett than anybody else. I'm very worried about Garrett. McCoy is good. I didn't worry about Columbia City too much. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe I should scout less and worry less, because I didn't know Columbia City very well. I just knew they were good shooters, big, and they were patient. Outside of that, I didn't know a whole bunch about them. And I was worried. I think you could tell that before the game. and all I've thought about is Garrett, to be honest.
Tim Ranking joining us. Congratulations, Coach. A signature win. Gonna help you headed into the tournament next week. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it.
Tim Ranking joining us, and that's going to wrap things up here tonight from Concordia as they win this ball game by the final score of 52-46. It's on to the tournament now. The Cadets at 9-13. The Eagles in the regular season 16-7. And as far as our tournament plans, we'll be listening because we're still working out some of the technical difficulties of where we'll be, but we'll be somewhere. Next week, we'll look for the word on Fox Sports coming down later in the week. 52-46, the final here tonight. Concordia with great free throw shooting, 11 of 12 from the line in the fourth quarter. They defeat the Columbia City Eagles. Special thanks to our studio producer. His name was Patrick Plummer. My name's Joe Parson. Until next week, so long, everybody. Thanks so very much for listening.
At Parkview Regional Medical Center, we know that life-threatening or severe problems requiring surgery can happen at any time. That's why, when the unexpected happens, our trauma and acute care surgeons are ready. They make up the region's only team of acute care surgeons board certified in both general surgery and critical care. They're here 24/7, not just on call, to diagnose, treat, and perform life-saving surgery. From emergency appendectomies to major trauma surgeries, our dedicated team is here round the clock, on-site and in the medical center. And it doesn't stop there. Our acute care surgeons are backed by a full range of specialists and advanced technologies, all in a state-of-the-art facility. No wonder when it comes to trauma and emergency care, more people trust Parkview. Parkview Regional Medical Center. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
At Meijer, we know saving money is important. So with M-Perks, you'll find even more ways to save big. How big? More than $125 million in the past year big. Over 3 million families big. Saving over 15% more every year big. With M-Perks, you can clip digital coupons, choose personalized rewards, and more. That all adds up to saving big. See Meijer.com/savings for details. Save for yourself with M-Perks from Meijer. Sign up free at mperks.com.
Miss a great high school game recently? Or simply want to revisit that game-changing electric sleigh that turned everything all around? Well, now there's a great new opportunity to do just that. Catch all the exciting action of our live radio broadcast simply by visiting SummitCitySports.com after our game broadcast. Plus, many other high school sports highlights to choose from as well. It's all new and available now at SummitCitySports.com.
You've been listening to IHSAA Basketball, presented by Parkview Hospital Randalia. Parkview, your source for health. Proud sponsors of tonight's game also include Parkview Hospital Randalia. Parkview, your resource for health. And by Fox Sports 1250, The Ticket. Tonight's game is also presented by Meijer, where you get higher standards and lower prices. By McDonald's Restaurants of Northeast Indiana. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Momper Insulation, with over 40 years of quality, professional insulation. Walburn Financial Management, providing affordable solutions to bookkeeping and tax problems. By Midwest America Federal Credit Union, now with mobile banking. Check balances and transfer money all right from your phone. By Stiefel, a firm of choice. Ruoff Home Mortgage, a great name to know when you need a mortgage. By Aero Fence, Fort Wayne's oldest name in fencing. By Tom Steel Tires, the car care center of Fort Wayne. And with special promotional consideration by the Fort Wayne Journal-Gazette. Nobody delivers the goods each morning like the Journal-Gazette. We'll see you next time with more Hoosier Hysteria and Joe Parson.
Bye!